All right, let's see what we got today in today's market. Let's see. All right, very good. Yeah, guys, what is happening? Just taking a look at the market just a few seconds before you guys. You can take a look in just a few moments, but let's see. It's Friday. Good day to start. I'm still, as you can tell, a little bit sick. It's been one hell of a fight, but we're powering through it. So we are going to trade on the same thing that we traded all week, except for Monday. We didn't have anything Monday because I was dying. Yeah. And Wednesday kind of, well, lost a. Actually, we gained like a couple $100, but nothing even worth mentioning. Yeah. So we're gonna try to do it now. Now I was going for some big plays because I really wanted to power through the the $210,000 mark just because it's stupid. But like when you have like one set goal, especially when it comes to profit, it's not going to be a good thing. You kind of have to let the market come to you, not you chase the market. That's one thing that many institutional institutional traders will tell you to. You can't just chase the market. You literally have to wait for it to come to you at the right moment. It's a lot of waiting. It's really boring in that aspect. Uh, but given that we're doing live streams, I wanted to try to make it a little bit more interesting, but breaking some of the rules back and forth. And you notice that I do break some of the rules and I do tell you about them. But how you're trading and versus how I'm trading, giving that it's kind of an entertainment purpose here, is a massively different thing, right? So I'll take a risk, but then again, this risk is to be a little bit more engaging. But I also tell you as we're doing it, this is risky. Probably shouldn't do it. You should do it this way, right? So keep that in mind. Now, kind of a goal, or let's just say a target where we would like to be, is $1,000 each trading session. So currently, we're doing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with the live streams with you guys. So that's around $1,000 each day. So each week, that's 3 grand. In a month, 12,000 bucks. Yeah, around, which is very, very good, right? And $1,000 is pretty easy to do in one day. It could be in one trade, it could be in multiple trades, depending how the market's moving, right? But typically, I don't really look at what's going on without you guys, so that way you see what's going on and see how I'm doing, and I try to explain it. Now, next week, possibly the week after, when I could find the time, we're going to make the live streams longer. We're going to make them a little bit more detailed as well, and really pinpointing everything. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in. We're looking at Euro US dollar OTC, 92% on the return, which is really good. Meaning if we go in $1,000, it's 920. Our account is sitting at $209,884. This is my real account for those of you that are just now first time coming to the channel. The demo account is 50 grand. Don't mess with it at all. But the real account 209 back in October, something like that. Yeah, October is $20,000. So we really, really grew since then, 10 times. Yeah. So let's go ahead and jump in. Right. I'm going to delete all of these. We don't need them. So for those of you that are new and you don't know who the hell I am or what I'm doing, we need to go to an upper time frame first. We can choose the 4 hour and see what the overall trend is. Right. Now, how do we tell what that is? Higher highs, higher lows, right? Means it's an uptrend. Lower lows, lower highs, downtrend, right? And you can put a trend marker here. I can look at it from my eye and just tell it, and it's gonna look like this, trend line, something like this. And there's so many different ways you can do it. I mean, like Fibonacci, I've seen people do it that way too. Not really on the 4 hour time frame. That's not really much of an uptrend, but it's still an uptrend. Yeah, barely. like barely. Honestly, it's a bit of a range. I would classify that as a range than anything. So let's go to the 1 hour. Oof, we broke low. Hmm, bit shady. 30 minutes. Let's go down lower. Let's go to the 10. Broke lower. It's going up. And for the sake of it, because again, it's not just about making money, especially at this point. I need, I need a marker because I kind of just wanted to show you a little bit. Okay, uh, I'll use a couple of these. So you see this high? We're just counting the highs right now. A high, another high, another high. Yeah. And what is that telling you? Lower highs. And you can see another low down here, and another low. So what that's telling you, I don't know why I deleted it because I'm gonna use it later on. What that's telling you is that we are in a downtrend. Yep. And you're gonna say, well, how about understanding is it a downtrend? Right. So without doing that. So from the peak before it starts changing, so any kind of market move, we just want multiple touches like this. One. So the swing, right? See how it's like swinging up? It's like U shape. One, two, three, four. Very strong. It's a very strong downtrend. Downtrends, they go to the top of the highs, and when it's an uptrend, they go to the bottom of the lows. If you don't understand where to really place those. All right, so it's not going to be the same thing. Like, oh, it's a downtrend. Yeah, no, no. You would think that it would go down here, but no, it's not. It's at the highs. All right, that's the 10. So we have our. We're going to get in and get out today. Just because I don't like the way it looks in the 4 hour. But we're in a downtrend right now on the 10-minute marker. And I'm going to keep this, and we're going to go based off 10 minutes, right? You can use this with any kind of time frame. Just make your markers, especially a trend line on the higher time frames. And, yeah, yeah, mhm. Yeah. And I'm gonna change that color to this little beautiful color here. Now, we're gonna trade on the 1 minute time frame because we're gonna do like 1 or 2 minutes, and we're gonna get in and get out. Oh yeah. We have some instability. It doesn't really respect it too much. It does break above that. Now, and we could, for example, where is that trend? There we go. That's where it starts. For example, if we move this here, and the most recent, yeah, there. Such a huge. Okay, let me scratch this one. Where is it? Yeah, right here. This is the big break where it starts going lower and lower. Yep. So we're going to put the trend line starting here. Don't put it on the wick, put it on the body. That's stupid. Damn, get the fuck out of my way. Put it on the body. And we're going to go all the way. It's kind of an educational thing for the newbies here. All the way to that next high. And I'm going to stretch it out just a little bit, touching the body. Now change the color. And I would love for this just stay like locked somewhere like that. Yeah, it doesn't move. Very good. And it does stay locked. Very good. All right. Breaks above it there either way. And there. Still breaks above. Now, we could come from here because you still want it to touch. You want it to be as respecting as possible, and you can get more like on tact. Yeah, I like that better. You can get more on point with using like the golden ratio and the Fibonacci stuff too, especially when it comes to making your support and resistance, right? And then you can use it this way. But I use my eyes a little bit, so we'll do it that way. And and I'm gonna lock this back. Okay, fair. Delete that, delete that, and go to all. One, two, three, four. And let's scoot these up. We start from top to bottom. All right. That's one. About right here, actually. The price is going. Put another one about right here. Not low. That's another. And here. These are windows of opportunity. Now, simply because we are trading, right here is honest. Since we're trading in a downtrend, a couple of things that I've caught too that I've mistaken before. Since we're doing a downtrend, you want to catch up as it's getting to the resistance and then write it down in this window of opportunity. Yeah. Uh, but if you're also in a downtrend and you have your trend line going up, right here is a bad time. Why? Because it's curling up. And if you enter halfway through here, it's just going to go up. So it's a bad moment. Now, see this how it forms this X? That's a perfect signal that we're going to enter something. Yeah, so as you're getting closer to the trend line, you could probably, as long as it's bouncing off of it and going down and it's not in between here. So in between here is kind of bad, but like for example, it's like right below this, it would be support. It would be really good. Uh, I expect it to kind of bounce off of it. And that's why we want the trend line to kind of be respectable to the price action. Let's pay attention just a little bit. Yep. Wait. I'm gonna wait. Too close. Waiting for that trade, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about because it's probably gonna be a good trade. About 2 minutes. Wait for this hype to come down to about halfway through the candle before I even consider. Glad I didn't. Let's see what's gonna happen. Just waiting. This is what I mean by the waiting game, right? Promising. So we have a wick. If this forms a double wick, price will go down, just how you see these huge wicks up here. And yeah, this was a big signal, but it kind of like got you nervous a little bit, right? Waiting for it, waiting for it. And I bet if I put $1,000 in, honestly, I'll bet 1,000 on it. That's how confident I am. There's that bounce that we're talking about. And this is a big window. Now, if it's a small window like right here, it's not even worth entering the trade. We want to wait for it to have some kind of confirmation in this window to ride that down. And as you can see, since we're doing down, like one, two, three, four candles, right? But here we have three. So meet it halfway in the middle. Two, 2.5, something like that. Go back to 220. I like that. Waiting for it. Because you can easily break that trend and and we'll have a trend reversal. And that's what we don't want to get caught in. And that's what I got caught into uh, earlier on in the week. And that happens. But don't you can't always say that because we have a break here, but it also went back down. But that's a strong powering candle. We got some resistance coming here. And I'm gonna wait it out. Where else did it do it? Oh, we're in the 1 minute. Okay. And here we have a lot of noise. Now, if we go to the 3 minutes, it's gonna be a little bit more clean. Doesn't look so scary, right? And you see this huge wick picking up. The same thing for the 5 minute. And it's gonna be more respectable to this line. Do you see what I mean? There's that line right here, and it's perfect. So it's gonna be more respectable to it, and that's the 5. The 1 minute you just see a lot of noise, that's when you can't like freak out too much. A lot of selling pressure is there. It did get rejected, but we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait on it. And for $1,000, they could probably really start to pay out to wait. So $1,000, like I said, that's our goal. Um, there we go. That candle closed. Still got a rejection of a higher price. Why is it getting rejected here? Because we have a line. Do you see that line right here, attached right here? That's the resistance that we're talking about. So it's bouncing off the resistance up here. I just don't have a line on it. And we could probably just put that up here. And I bet if I do 500 here, I'm just going to wait for it to break below that. Go back and we're going to check. 3 minutes. Power through it. That candle's still not too solid. You just gotta wait. And this is what I meant by letting the market come to you. Chances are it's going to be, at this moment, it's going to be a trend reversal. But see that rejection wick? Two of them. Price can still go up. Perfect scenario would be it breaks below this resistance line, which is acting support now, and continue to go down. That would be the perfect scenario for how we have everything already set up. Now, what does this mean if we do a trend reversal? I'm going to show you that moment. Two, I could go over to another one, but you can see like the Australian dollar right now is sitting at 73. It's not really worth it. The market's just not doing too hot right now. So much, and gold got wiped out too. Yesterday, today, yeah. And all you do is just change the trend line and just reverse everything. Like literally just reverse it. So, and I'll show you what that looks like too. But still need to come down even for a trend reversal. It's losing power. See how these candle bodies are getting smaller and smaller and smaller? Right, from like right here. It's losing that momentum. Breaking up through here. Next one is up here. One I can see, which is a very strong one. We can go ahead and shift this up to about right here too. Go over. Yeah. This is going to be engulfing, big sign, and a big wick. There we go. An engulfing candle with no bottom wick. Right now you're seeing some excitement. Kamiya's trying to go up. Now, when I seen this one at close, I could put in a position here to go up. But this wick scared me. So we're going to wait. And mm, $200 for a minute. Just because it looks like it's going to be a trend reversal. Why? Higher highs, higher lows. Minute and 20 seconds, $200, not so bad. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There we go. Made some cash. So we got a trend reversal, but this price action needs to be higher than here. We have several wicks. It's going to go down. Yeah, we just need a confirmation below right here. We're not going to enter a short position unless it's below. Yeah. Confirm for me. We need a confirmation on this candle. Yes. This is our window right here. We're going to ride it all the way down. And you're going to see why this is going to pay off to wait and let the market come to you. This is going to be perfect execution for you guys to see. Glad we waited. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be epic. 1 minute, 18 seconds. Yeah. What's stopping me right here? At that 500, it's going to push 2. Watch this. It's perfect. Just couldn't power through. 4. This is going to be awesome. A good position too. We had a good confirmation on that. Perfect, perfect. I couldn't ask for a better entry position. Perfect. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There was our goal, just in the two $500 trades, and boom, 3 grand. And we broke that $2,010 mark. Check this out. Can you see it? Yeah. 4 trades. 4 trades, 3 grand in profit. We entered that window perfectly. And and here was just another window. These two big windows, man, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. See, I was starting to get nervous too because it looked like it was going to continue over, but we needed to break past that price barrier. We're like right here, right here. If it went up above right here, that's a solid trend change. So very good. We caught that, wrote it overall. And let's take a look at that in the 10 minute. Yeah. Where we were looking at to begin with. See how that line respected, but it went up above it just a little bit? And you can see that too on the 5 minute, just a bit, and just completely just went completely down, right? If we look at the 15 minute, for example, yeah. Now it's consolidating like right here, right? I wouldn't expect it to stay here. If this candle, now we have 11 minutes left, if this candle is bigger than this green candle, equal to here, right? Equal to this candle, and as far as body size, and it remains bearish, price will go down. It will continue to go down. If it's smaller, I would be waiting for that price to actually start to go up at least to about right here. It's going to shoot up at least to that point, right? So this is on the 15. So if we're talking about trading on the 1 minute, you could probably enter one or two good trades in that time frame to catch it, right? But either way, we were at what, $2,900. We made 3 grand. So we made the 3 grand for the entire week right here, right now. So we didn't have anything stopping us too much. Yeah, very good. All right, that's it. That's what I wanted. Low stress, just time consuming, and I know maybe it's not as interesting, right? But if you guys have any kind of questions, message me, right? And this is what it means. So like, you have two types of trades, especially with me. It's the boring, not so fun, but very precise. Enter in, get in, get out. Have an idea. Don't be greedy, right? All of this plays like in this big systematic role, right? So, um, if it's going to be interesting and like huge risk taking, which everybody loves to say, drop 20 grand into a couple of trades and then like lose it all. Yeah, maybe that's interesting, but it's not productive. But waiting for the right time, being disciplined on it is really what's key. And I know you've heard me say that probably like 1,000 times by now, but um, this is what it is. It's just a lot of waiting. People think trading is always like super fun, super um, engaging, entertaining. Yeah, but not really. Not profitable trades, anyways. We can like just throw in a shit ton of money and make jokes and everything else, and like every 3 minutes entering a trade. It's a gamble at that point. You might as well play blackjack or craps or something. Yeah, but dice. But it's not how it works. It's not how it's going to. You're not going to make money doing that, right? So if you take it serious enough like that, you're going to be okay being bored, right? So I would tell you to put on some music, right? Smoke a cigarette if you smoke, vape. You see me vaping, this kind of thing, just to kind of relax and chill out. do that, but not the music so much, just because you need to be paying attention. Especially if you're a beginner, you need to be dialed in and watching for signals constantly of what the price action's about to do, because wicks change, and I'm on the minute, so trading on the 1 minute time frame, like you have to be on point. Now, trading on like the 10 minutes, um, you can trade on the 10 minute and then look out and then put your entry and exits in like a lower time frame, right? You can do that. You can do this kind of strategy on any of it, but I stay on the 1 minute time frame just because I know what to expect. So my brain's constantly calculating what's happening. All right, that's gonna be it for today. Like I said, I'm not gonna gamble. I'm happy that I just got past the 210,000, and we're gonna do another one on Monday. We'll keep you updated with any kind of news. Till then, guys, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend. Happy trading. Be safe, and I'll see you next time.